Yeah, so I think I'm gonna like this. I know I've seen a lot of people do dashboards, um, or have talked about using dashboards. I think for me, this will work. I'm not a huge fan of the dashboards. I have never, not that I'll be honest, not that I've looked or tried too hard, but I know I'm not a big fan of them not erasing off nicely. That bothers me. But I'm sure there's better pens, and maybe somebody can even comment below about a good pen I can try again on some dashboards. So I definitely did like the idea of them. Um, but I kind of liked this. And not only that, but I can kind of plan ahead too, where a dashboard you couldn't. I don't know. I think I'm going to really like this. I like the idea that the front and back cover is hard and sturdy, so this will stand up on my desk. I like that it's not dated for the weeks that maybe I'm not going to plan. Um, yeah, so I like this. I'm pretty sure there's 52 of them. Yep, 52 foiled sheets. And it's 5 by 10, it says. All right, well, I'm happy with this as well. So far, so good. All right, so as everybody I'm sure knows, the Daily Duo, I got mine starting in July, and I will be waiting to start. I know a lot of people redated some of them to start for the May, but I'm going to go ahead and try to be super, super patient. So I went ahead and just got the two colorful layers covers. So this will be my first time to, sorry about the glare of that light. I meant to undo the light bulb. But once I open up, it's just the glare on the cover. In past maybe 2 or 3 years, I've been in neutral because I do like to use some stickers, and it bothers me if the sticker kit I decide to use for the week doesn't match the colored theme. So I was a little nervous that the Duo is only available in colorful layers. But after receiving it, it is beautiful. I mean, this cover is amazing. And I did get the rose gold coil. I know some people have mentioned their coils not being perfect or being chipped. I don't see an issue yet of mine, so I'm pretty happy with that so far. Also wanted to mention with the Daily Duos, I'm sure everybody is also aware of, but thought I should mention it, that you don't get a storage box with this life planner. I guess due to the size. However, you could always order one, and I'll have that linked below as well. I don't store mine anyways in a life or storage box. I use them for other purposes, however, so I may order one in the future, but I just put mine all on the bookshelf. So I'm okay with it not having a storage box for these guys, but who knows, maybe I'll order it. Okay, anyways, so you get your handy dandy ruler. That's same as normal. All right, so we'll open this guy up. And of course, you get your little packet of little inspirational quotes. I know you got some gift tags. They do a dot circle, even though this little date circle, even though it doesn't come with a storage box. I'm sure these are all just the same for all their life planners. So we got our 20% off gift cards, and get your little welcome, get your giveaway codes for friends, a couple gift tags, and like I said, so I love these. I love just collecting them. I've yet to give them away. I just once in a while like to have one up on my desk, and I rotate them out, and it's just always a good reminder of, you know, some uplifting inspiration, if you will, especially during this time with COVID and being cooped up in the house. Always kind of nice to have a reminder of some inspiration and how we can all, you know, try our best during these hard times. Okay, so nice vellum paper. I mean, these layers are beautiful. I can't even, I'm so far super happy. Okay, so that's nice. Again, we have our, this is my life planner page. It has the dates of when this planner is good for. Nice place to put a personalized sticker. And then because this is only 6 months, you get 6 boxes for your monthly goals. That's how I normally did it was I had my monthly goals here. I would do a box for each month. I think I'm going to do it different this year, especially since there's a lot less lined paper and planning in the back. I'm going to I'm toying around with the idea of having this be like on my projects page. So things that I want to accomplish for the house, or maybe even personally. I'm going to kind of play around with that idea, but I thought about doing house projects, maybe backyard projects, maybe personal projects. Um, so trying to figure this one out too. And then we have the mini months for long-term planning. It does include May and June for the previous months, even though this doesn't start till July. I was saying most of the time my planner started in July, so you'd have from July for 12 months. So on this page, and it does say 2020, and then when you flip it over, it does say 2021, and it has the whole year. So I do like that. And in the past, I would have maybe not liked all this color, but I don't know. I guess I'm not opposed to it in this one. All right, so now we have July. Beautiful quote on the front, matching little colored tab. So it will be interesting to see how I do my monthly kits. And if this will cover up nicely, or am I going to have to make sure that my kits have the same kind of color? Because I do see a tad bit of bleeding from the pages before. So I don't know if you can see that, but there's the waves in this from the productivity page that I can see through. However, I will be covering up the productivity page. I have sticker kits for this. So it probably won't show through, but that'll be something to think about or look into when I do this. So one thing, you only get the one lined page in the monthly, right after the monthly tab. I do like that they moved the monthly tab back to the month. So when you open it, it's to this versus opening to the productivity page. But I did notice for July, normally we would have a notes page here. So in August, there's a notes page. I know some people were saying that it was supposed to be for notes taken for the previous month. But if you notice, the notes page is actually color coordinated with the next month. So for July, I'm going to have to insert a page here from one of my notebooks, because I normally will plan my budget here. And then on this page here, I'll do like seeking funds, my debt tracking, and also my weekly spending. So that'll go here. And like I said, I'll have to add a page in for July and January in the following book because there is no extra note page. I'm not sure why that would have been nice, but oh, okay, so that's something, but that's all right. All right, so then we have our notes page and the productivity page, and then it goes right into the first. And then the Saturday and Sunday. I know some people were upset, or maybe not, upset is not the right word, but not happy that the weekend days were separate or not separate. And I can understand for those. I mean, when we get back to normalcy, my weekends are sometimes mostly on Saturday with soccer games. I don't see why I'm not seeing a big issue yet where I wouldn't be able to add either my own hours or just write in the dates or the times of games or tournaments or those kind of things. Um, in the past, I'm not been a big fan of having the date. However, I have noticed in some of the other videos that, and I do like the idea of highlighting the week that we're in. Um, so it's just easy to find and you can kind of see where you're at with the month. So I'm not, for me, maybe starting off, I'll probably leave the calendar open. I'm not, or I know a lot of people are covering it with like a half box. Um, like I said, I'm not too sure it's going to bother me, where in the past it maybe did. Okay, so you get through the 30th. Now there is 31 days in July, and so because of that, they have it in the August month. So I did notice that on other ones where they always had the Saturday and Sunday is always going to be on this side. So depending on how the month falls, you'll probably have a few 1 or 2 days of the month in the wrong tab. But that's, in the old or in my hourly planner from last year, that happened too, where you would sometimes have part of the week under the new tab. So it's okay. Just knowing it so you could plan. So anyways, for August, starting with August, you will have a lined paper before the August tab. And then after the monthly spread, you have another lined paper and then your productivity page. All right, so every month has a nice quote. Get all the way back to December. And then, so here is December 31st. And then you just have this one side of paper, this other side of paper, and that is it. So you just have two sides of lined paper. And then you have these beautiful stickers. And I normally will cut these out. And then I normally cut them in half too to make them smaller. But these are beautiful. I do like that they left out the asterisk on these this time so that you could put in times on this side here. And then the nice pocket folder, which is also beautiful. I love it. However, I really do like this layers theme this year. And then our perpetual calendar and contacts. All right, so that's one. And then the next book, like I said, will start in January. You get another ruler inside. So your first ruler is clipped to the outside, and then in the second book, mine is clipped on the inside. Nice vellum. And then again, and we'll just kind of go through this really quick. You get the 6 months again. And then see on this one versus, so I'm not sure what the thought was on this one, but anywho, they have only the 6 months here, where on this one you have 8. And they gave you 2 months that weren't in the book on that, but okay, so they have that. And then when you go over, they have the whole year of 2022. So you can do some further out planning as well. And so here again is where you wouldn't have your lined paper before the month of January. Like I said, for January and July, we'll be adding a sheet of paper. So there's February and March, April and May, June, and then you get back of June. Again, you just have the 2 lined pages. And then for the duo, you get a whole second set of stickers, which is nice. And it comes with a pocket folder in this one as well. Of course, you don't get another perpetual calendar. But all right, so I am pretty stoked, excited to figure out how I'm going to plan in these beauties. If you watched, I really, really appreciate it, since I know there's so many unboxings already. If you haven't already done so, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have links below as well if you want to follow me on Facebook or Instagram, or to check out my Etsy shop. Will be all linked below as well. Thank you so much and have a great day.